How will you handle an uncooperative colleague? Okay, very common situation. There will always be, someone who is not cooperating. Okay, so how are you going to handle an uncooperative colleague? So the first and foremost thing is to understand why they are uncooperative. Okay, is this their behavior? Is this how they have been doing it? Right. So what you have to do is you have to discuss and get the information from other colleagues if you're new. Okay, obviously you don't know why they are uncooperative to you. Okay, maybe it's just you are not able to put the questions properly, and then you feel that you are not being cooperated, right? So you have to get the information from other colleagues. Is this their default behavior? They are not cooperative to everyone, or it's just me or just you who have joined the project. Once you get that information, say for example they are not cooperative with everyone, okay, then there is a different strategy that you are going to apply. If say for example they are cooperative to everyone else but not just you, then in that case there is something missing from your part, right? Maybe you're not able to articulate the questions well. Maybe when you go to them to ask something, you are not able to convey the message properly. You do not have the right set of questions. You haven't explored the existing document. You are not asking right set of questions, and that basically kills their time. And then they go ahead and say, no, you go back, read these documents and then come back. Okay, and you feel that they are uncooperative. It's not the case. If that's the case, then you have to do your research, you have to put your efforts and go to them with the right set of questions. Now if this is not the case, okay, if that person is really uncooperative, doesn't cooperate with anyone in the team, that's a difficult colleague, right? How you are going to handle and get the information, right? So in that sort of scenarios, you have to first get yourself prepared with the right set of questions. I mean, if you want to get information, proper information, you have to ask the questions, and you have to first go ahead and explore what you are going to ask. Okay, that's the first and foremost thing. Once you have done your due diligence, once you have gone through the details, you have prepared all the required questions, then you go ahead and set up meeting with them. Don't ping, don't walk to their desks. Okay, walking to the desk is okay, it's fine. Okay, but then you have to also make sure that you keep things official and are not a kind of a burden. Say for example they are busy in something very critical, they are documenting something, they are coding something, and then you go ahead to their desk and interrupt, right? It breaks the rhythm. But if you set up the meeting and then copy your manager, so it's kind of official that yes, you are prepared, okay, because you are setting up the meeting. It's not unofficial. You are setting up the meeting, you will be coming up with the agenda to discuss, and then you will be getting out with the right information. Okay, once you have set up the meeting, your manager is involved, the right stakeholders are involved, because they are part of the project, you are all working towards one of the project, there won't be any reason for uncooperation. You get into the meeting because they can't deny the fact that they have to come into the meeting and help you, so they will come to the meeting, and then you have to ask the right set of questions that you have prepared. Politely ask, clear your doubt, and then document the clarification that you have got from them. Afterwards, send the meeting minutes, okay, to everyone, and that way you will start building rapport with them, and eventually you will start getting information. Now there are many people like that whom people feel that they are uncooperative, but they just want to follow, or they just want to go through the meeting path, right? There will be many colleagues whom you can just go ahead and walk to their desk and you will get the right information, you will get all the information, right? But then there are many people who are considered uncooperative because they will only reply when you will set up the meeting, when you will copy your manager. So if that's the case, then you have to follow that approach, right? They are hard people or they are uncooperative colleagues, then you have to follow that approach. If there is a need be, if the need be of escalating, right? Even if say for example you are setting up the meeting and not getting the hold of that particular people, you have to escalate, right? Don't fear escalating. If you have done right steps one after the other to get all of the information, then you have to basically go ahead and escalate to the senior stakeholders. All right. So this is how you are going to handle uncooperative colleague, right? Directly coming up to the last step and escalating is not the right approach, because you need to first go ahead and understand why they are uncooperative, then do all you can to get the information. Even after that you are not getting information, then I'll go ahead and escalate. Okay, that's how you are going to answer this question, how you are going to handle uncooperative colleague. Okay.